YouTube Studio, why are you being... Oh, there it is. Hello. Hi, everyone. It's Satachi. If I sound tired, it's because... Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I woke up for this fucking trailer. It better be good. Anyways, I have 𝔉𝔬𝔩𝔗𝔢𝔕. What's up?
Hi.
That was funny the way you said that. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. Frame 1. I just got called the bottom in my chat. I already want to end stream. Wow. You know what's wild?
Hmm?
I made a tweet this morning saying my tummy hurts. And then I got a response saying, can I lick it?
You know, only you and your audience.
I don't know. I was like stun locked. I was not prepared for a response like that. What's up, Radis Chiku? Hello. Oh my god, chat! I finally got. How's your holoforms going, actually? Now that, you know.
I think it's fine. Like, my Edelgard got done pretty early. And I'm trying to get like one skill on Claude, but that's about it. I'm not really gonna grab anyone though, because I don't really care about anyone here.
I just got sliced. I was only working on Edelgard since the day Holoforms came out, and like it did not want to give me Slice 30 until today. So I'm so happy. Yeah.
Nice.
So hopefully I can get Sly on Byleth now. That'd be pretty sick. Because I'm gonna be getting both.
Holoforms sure is something. You can roll 3 shitty skills instead of 2 shitty skills now, and they're gonna update it next year to make it 4 terrible skills. I feel like increasing the amount isn't the issue. I think the problem is they need to put like a hard lock on like what kind of skills you can roll in a certain chamber. So like you go to like the highest one, you can only roll version 7 skills and after. Or like something like that, you know? I feel like that would save like so many headaches.
I'm in London for a week and a half. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty lit. London's the place with Paris, right?
No, I think you're thinking of Paris.
Oh. Oh, London's the UK. Oh, my bad. Wow.
That's the one with Ben.
Ben?
Yeah. Big Ben.
Ben? I can't hear the name Ben the same anymore. I always think of Talking Ben. And I show Swede.
That dog?
Yeah,
that
the
like
dog.
talking dog?
Yeah. Ben.
That's crazy.
Oh man. Chat, I was almost picked for Streamers University.
Wait. I've heard this. Isn't that the I'm still not I still don't really know what that is though.
I don't know either. I didn't watch it, but I thought it was funny if I said I was there. I think he literally just like handpicked like a couple like 100 people, and then like he was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll make you famous or whatever, or I'll teach you how to
There's a website? There's a Streamer University website?
Yeah, because like millions of people like freaking applied for that. It's male Corins who trust, hopefully not Kitwise. That would suck. That would indeed suck. That would very suck. Who are you expecting it to be today? I
feel like an Engage Royal is a very easy thing to just throw in. But I'm not entirely sure if there's anyone where I'm like, oh man, I really care enough. I'd be surprised if they picked something that was like both a legendary and actually interesting. Because right now our legendaries we got this year are like, they're like okay at best.
Yeah. I just finished Path of Radiance, so now I'm like bandwagoning on like frickin' Tibarn getting a legendary or something, you know?
That's
Legendary
cool.
Elise,
Tabar
hell
makes
no.
sense. Tabar makes sense. I think Sinaki would probably be next in line.
That would be
If they
so
did
cool. That would be so cool. I'd be down for that. I can't summon for that, unfortunately, but I'd be down for that.
I mean, I just don't know what they... Well, I mean, the thing is, they realistically have a lot of legendary options left. It's just not the ones that, like, are immediate, like, money grabs, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Clearly Engage isn't a money grab, unfortunately.
I think people would pull for, like, a legendary Ivy.
Okay, I'd pull for a legendary Ivy. I can't lie. So, it's supposed to be red today, right?
I don't really know. I'm gonna be real.
Everyone I know has been saying red.
Yeah, but I don't trust what everybody says. Because they're never right. Sometimes they're right, but they're not always right.
I see.
As far as, I mean, legendary options, I mean, isn't Hector supposed to come back?
I think. I'm not familiar on, like, the rerun schedule, actually. I haven't looked at it in a minute.
So, we have one free slot in every color except green. And Hector still has not reran. So, I don't know if we're due for a red one or a blue one or colorless. I don't really know. But I don't really expect it to be red. But they could kind of just do whatever they want at this point. They just have way too much to really get through right now. Like, the next colorless they'll rerun is Yunaka, and the next blue they'll rerun is Midir. So I feel like they might just do a colorless one and then run Midir and Hector. Like, Hector would still be a phenomenal share with Erica and Snake.
Legendary Elise with the same salvage gimmick as Sakura? We don't need another Sakura. That I'm alright. I'm good. I hope they nerf salvage. They just have it out for a counter of a counter of a counter. That'd be pretty sick. We need two Sakuras for SES balance? No, we don't.
Oh man, Sakura is like so annoying. It's like it's kind of ridiculous how much stuff she does, but I don't really know. I'm hoping, well, actually not hoping. I'm expecting another Havoc-like skill for like Drain Essence and Salvage and all those. If they want to do like a fell swoop of like a bunch of these like meta statuses. Because I mean, Nurgle's back. Nurgle's back for the foreseeable future. And he's not going to go away until they get rid of Essence Drain again, which it's either going to be like a permanent death thing with a new inheritable, or they're going to drop a snake and then she's going to fall off in a few months and then be back anyway. He's definitely one of those like indefinite meta units, which is kind of funny.
Dosage counter incoming. Lamau. What's up, Geminite? So you know how they gave us normal Falfir as a GHB? What if they give us Dragon Falfir as a legendary? That'd be weird.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be cool though, I guess. I mean, I get the skit.
Bro, they don't like book 5 at all. They fucking hate that book, dude.
Me too, so I'm fine with it.
I mean, the book is garbage, but it had like some funny things in it, and that's just because Fafnir's a fucking manic. Everything else besides, I guess, Reagan was just kind of trash, though.
Unpopular opinion, but I find Legendary Sakura fun. She's my Bridal Catria meta 2.0. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think Sakura is only as bad as, like, the things around her. So if we didn't have stuff like 6-range nukes and Kanto refresh and any of that, I don't think she'd be nearly as bad. But I think that's just kind of how it goes with a lot of these units. They're just kind of as bad as like everything else around them is.
Yeah. What if Legendary Soren, but I also don't want to summon, but that'd be pretty sick if we got a Legendary Soren. Man,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Soren's like my new favorite, and like he's my favorite character in Telia so far.
Oh, whoa.
So, yeah.
What a bold pick.
Is it actually? Oh,
No,
are you
he's
also
like
not
he's like no, I like Soren. He's just a ridiculously popular character.
Oh yeah. It's my go right there. He could be a little racist, but we don't like. I look over that, you know. If you get past that, he's a good man.
It's like the shit on thing. You know, he's not so bad once you get rid of the racism.
No, but like Shinon's like derogatory racist. Soren's like racist, but like
in an affectionate way. Is that what you're gonna say?
I held myself back. I'm probably
That's
not gonna.
Crazy.
Yeah, let me not. Never
Insane
mind.
statement.
That's a crazy statement. Let me not. I don't. Never mind. That was a crazy ass statement.
I was like, where are you going with this?
Kobe for legendary leg yarn. Cheers to that. As long as it's not some sort of legendary adult tiki, I would love for there to be a legendary adult tiki, but IS isn't cool, so. Every time we try mentioning adult tiki, they're like, "You sure you don't mean the young version?" And we're like, "Yes." And it's like, we're gonna throw a little bit of a young
Wouldn't that
tiki in
just
there
be like
anyways.
mythic?
I guess I don't know anymore.
There's a lot of these characters that just kind of do the mythic stuff, but we gotta remember they don't like doing non-OC mythics anymore.
Yeah.
Although I think it'd be in their better interest if they just allocated all these OCs to legendaries, because they clearly like. I mean, I said it earlier, like they have options, but they don't want to do the ones that make sense. They want to do the ones that might sell.
You'd surrender your Switch 2 for legendary leg yarn? That's crazy. Oh yeah, doesn't that come out in like a week?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Dang. That's still kind of wild to me. We have a whole like new Switch. Wow.
Yeah. I'm still kind of fucked up with my whatchamacallit, ability to like feel time. So it hasn't really processed.
Did you end up getting one?
Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
I want to play Mario Kart.
Let me know how the voice chat feature goes. I'm sure it's gonna go great.
It's gonna go fucking terrible. I can feel it. You get their like off-brand Discord and everything.
And Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, nice. I need to play Deltarune.
I mean, I don't even know when that game's gonna even finish. I feel like normally
Doesn't
I'd be
the
like,
creator
probably
just do whatever the fuck he wants? He's like, I'll make the chapter when I feel like it. That's kind of based, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, people will wait regardless, but this game is probably not going to be done until like 11 or 10-year development cycle, because this shit came out in like 2017, 2018, and we're already in 2025. It's like only halfway done. I feel like normally I'd be like, just wait for the game to be, complete, but I feel like you might actually die before it finishes.
Meme Maker isn't there unless you download the day one patch. That's crazy. Did they just forget?
I got no idea.
Someone got Switch 2 super early. A lot of people did, but it's like bricked until like the actual data release happens.
Isn't that just a common thing for electronics?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would want to get mine day one, but I don't think it's gonna. I mean, I'm supposed to have it shipped to me, but they do this thing where it's like, yeah, we're gonna like tell you a day between now and like a week from now. It's like almost always like, yeah, we'll get here in a week. But like if I'm pre-ordering this thing like ASAP, you should at least put in the effort to get it to me by like 2 or 3 days.
Right. Switch 2 voice chat will probably have no words. It'll definitely have no words. It's gonna sound like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Trust me.
I'm down for that. I wish it was like a proximity thing for like online.
Yeah. A proximity for Mario Kart would be fucking hilarious.
No, that'd be fucking crazy. Especially on like a 24-person online lobby.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That'd be like the best thing ever. I don't think that'd ever get old.
I don't think so either. I just get blue shelled, you hear me screaming from the distance. You're picking yours up at midnight? Late night release party? That's sick.
If I was able to like get mine shipped to the store, I just do that. But I can't, which kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. They announced Faye for the Switch 2 and VC and Summoner Duel's opponent yelling a slur at you non-stop.
Finally, now it's a playable mode.
Finally, let's go. I miss old Xbox Live chats where I said every bad word under the sun and never got banned.
That was like the time. It was like brand new, but not like so like it wasn't like too regulated. Even though I don't know. I feel like it's like a weird thing to say in that regard, but it was definitely just a different time.
It was a different time. That was a time indeed. That was a time indeed. COD lobby Mario Kart, dude. Oh my god.
That'd be so fucking
I can't
funny.
imagine to bully all the little Timmies out there on VC and making them cry.
I
feel
don't
like
think
I
they'd
would
have
do
it.
that. I feel like I would see that. What the fuck you say to me, you little shit?
That'd be the fucking dude. That'd be the fucking best.
Oh my god. That's why we bully Tachi. Fuck you, Sarah News. I just know the parents will complain at Nintendo for people swearing. Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, then it's the parents' fault. Don't let them online. They don't want to fucking hear it, but that's on them.
Marcus, that's crazy. That's a crazy comment. Dude, imagine low tier God on the Switch 2, Mike. Oh my god, those poor kids.
That'd be
Get that as man. I'm sorry, chat, but I've been watching a lot of low tier God clips on Instagram, and it's like the funniest shit ever. Oh my god, I'm sorry. He's so funny.
He's way too fucking funny.
Smash 6 incoming. A. I'll be ready for that. Okay, not now, obviously, because I don't have a Switch 2, but if they announce it, I'm pre-ordering that shit. I'll find a way to pre-order it. Trust me,
Dude,
I'll find a way.
that's gonna be like the game that they charge $100 for, and people eat that shit up.
I will definitely eat that shit up, unfortunately. I will not be happy, but...
Dude, I'm already, like... I'm still kind of upset about the $80 shit. But, like, the only reason why I'm like, you know, I could get Mario Kart here is because it's $50 with the bundle.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, dude, generally I try to go physical if I can. But I'm not forking over another $30 for that shit. I know I'm gonna get a lot of time out of it, but $80 is too much.
Right. Smash 6 or Ultimate with rollback? I think I'd rather just take a Smash 6. I would only accept Ultimate coming back for Switch 2. Exactly. If they fix the fucking lag in the base game. Literally, if they fix that lag in the base game, it's already like basically a new Smash game. Literally.
I don't know, man. I will say though that that period of time of like Smash speculation is like the most annoying shit ever.
Dude, I don't block people on YouTube, but there was this one person I ended up blocking because they would always I would not watch a single one of their videos, but they would keep coming on my recommended, and every like day that he would post like 2 videos saying, "Oh my god, leaks." I think the YouTube channel was called Blocked Content. I was like, dude, you're so annoying.
I couldn't tell you, but like it was usually like the same bullshit of like today's leaks came from Anonymous, who said Waluigi's going to get into Smash. There's nothing backing up this claim, but you never know. Do you know? Let me know. And it's like the same. It's like there's not. It's like the most annoying fucking crap ever.
It is. It is. Do you remember the Grinch leaks? Yeah, I was there.
That was like the best. That was like one of the only times where I was like, that was a good fucking period of time for leaks. That was it.
That was.
Everything else was like, I don't know.
I still can't believe Piranha Plant's in the game. I kind of forgot he was in the game until like the other day, and then I was like, wow. I'll never forget how salty I was when he was revealed.
I don't know how people get so upset about Smash reveals.
You don't understand. I've been waiting for a Devil May Cry rep since Brawl.
Yeah.
I was happy about the Sora leak. See, that was an actual leak. They like fucked up the fucking like Nintendo eShop or whatever. They put an ad by accident for like 20 seconds. Not actually 20 seconds, but it was like up for like a little bit. Piranha Plant was the main at first? Oh god.
Kind of cool.
I feel like you'd be the guy, the type of guy to main King K. Rool. I just sense it.
I've told you that before. I've mained K. Rool. Like that was my ultimate stuff. It was like K. Rool and Ness.
Oh, I forgot about it. I remember Ness, but like I forgot K. Rool. Damn.
K. Rool is fucking awesome. He was like, that was like one of those additions. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'll play that. Because I like K. Rool. But I also know that like every time I played him, people got so fucking upset at me. Like all the fucking time. It's like part of the reason why I never really played a lot of Smash, because people took that shit way too seriously.
I'm people. I'm people.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like people that I've known for like ever, that like this is a new side of people I've seen. It's like
Smash does something, I swear.
no, people take that shit way too seriously.
What's up, Dionite? Bayonetta's your main? Cool. It's not mashing, I'm teching. So if a new Smash game is announced, what kind of meltdown would you expect from the Smash community if Alear was in it? Dude.
It's fine, Alear won't get in. It's Alear.
Hello, Infantry Pulse.
Bro, there's like some stuff that's like...
I feel like half the Fire Emblem community would be like, it's okay, you're allowed to dislike this one. We do too.
That's crazy. You might be right though. But nah, dude, literally, like, some of the reactions I see, I remember some of them, like way back. I say way back, but like the last one was like years ago, I think. I remember like the Minecraft one that was going around. There was this one dude that was like, "If you're excited for this, you are mentally ill." And he was like, go on some like fucking thing about that. It went around everywhere for a bit.
Oh my god.
It was like crazy. It was like a crazy like reaction.
Wow.
Dude, some of those just kind of go over the top.
See, was another anime swordman? No. I hate that if like a Steve with a wooden sword and Sephiroth both do a smash attack, their attacks clash and cancel out. That's like the most cursed thing I have ever seen. I
feel like a lot of people, or I guess a lot of the dev team really took that like too many swords critique to heart, because like I feel like most of the Fire Emblem characters in Smash are just kind of different from one another.
They are, but people still fucking people are still like Marth 1, Marth 2, Marth 3, Marth 4. I'm like, you're so dumb.
Bro, they really just want a straw man. It's crazy.
They do. They really do. They really do.
But I don't know. I feel like as far as like Smash stuff goes, I mean, I don't really think there's anything at this point where I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be so cool. Like Smash is a fun game, but I'm definitely like way too out of that like fear of like really wanting to care.
They just hate us Fire Emblem fans because our characters take 15% of the total roster. No one complains about the literal 2 Marios or the literal 3 Links that play very identical with each other. But
I think the reason people give that a pass is because they're literally like Hallmark series, you know? Like it's fucking Mario and Zelda. I'm not saying like, you know, whatever with like play styles, but like I think people are way too like hyper focused on Fire Emblem because it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
It definitely has that like reputation.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for sure.
But I think a lot of that's just kind of old head stuff. Like I was around, like I still think Smash 4 days were like the best Smash days. I know a lot of people disagree.
No, I agree. I
Oh, you were
literally
there
agree.
for that was like
yes,
the
I was
time.
there. I was there for like the end. I was there at the end of Brawl's lifespan. So, yeah.
I wasn't there for that exactly, but I feel like that was like the Smash 4 days was like the perfect blend of like hype, but it also wasn't like way too fucking everywhere to the point where like it got obnoxious, you know?
Yeah.
And not to mention, I still think some of the best trailers came from Smash 4. I think Mega Man's trailer is still like the best one. That was the best trailer they've ever done.
I wouldn't go that far, but it was pretty sick.
I'm willing to stand on that.
I love Little Mac's trailer. Little Mac's trailer, oh, top 5 for me.
That one was great.
Top 5. Man. I also think the community was better back in the Smash 4 days. Now everyone, like, I feel like...
It was just smaller, so you had less people just being obnoxious. But, I mean, it's also still... It had all those, like, you know, problematic
No, but, like,
people.
I feel like the people in Smash 4, I feel like they actually try to get better, you know? And, like, not everyone there had egos. Now, I feel like if you play Ultimate, like, you'll find, like, the guy that goes 0-2 in every local in the world having the biggest ego for no reason. And like,
I feel like
half the people don't and then like half the people like don't even practice. They'll practice for like 2 days, be like, oh, I can't get better. Ugh. And then like another chunk of the community now is like, we have to rely on bans or buffs/nerfs for this meta to be good. I'm like, dude, shut up.
Dude, I still never really get behind like ban stuff. I know people have a raging fucking boner for Steve players, and Steve especially. I've never seen so much hate for a character, and I was there for the Bayonetta 4 days.
Yeah, me too. I think Bayo 1,000,000% should have been banned. I don't know why the fuck they didn't. Well, the damage was already done too. We already knew another Smash game was going, so they're like, why are we gonna ban Bayonetta if another Smash game is coming?
I mean, that was like at least 2 years.
Yeah, that was
a lot.
least. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Do I think Steve should be banned now? No.
I did like that period of time where like people overreacted to like Hero, and they're like, "We gotta ban him. We gotta ban him."
That was just Leffen. That was just Leffen. Fuck that guy. He's so annoying. Sorry. That's literally Leffen. That was literally just Leffen.
I don't even think it was just Leffen.
No, it was Leffen, and then he fucking started making a petition to freaking ban him. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Guys, sign this petition that doesn't do anything, guys. Sign this petition.
Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Crazy.
He's so fucking annoying. And I don't like him for other reasons, but yeah. Fuck that guy.
I only have so many stakes in, like, whatever does and doesn't get banned. I don't give enough shits because I'm never playing the characters that like, you know, are going to be falling into that category. But that said, I feel like unless like it's one of those things that like actively breaks the fundamentals of the game and to an unfair degree, it's probably not worth considering. I don't know if Steve really does that, but I was kind of out by that point. But from what I see, it's not really that. It's just more like they do a lot of funny fucking things.
Yeah. Steve's OP by stalling and making you play their game, or they're really bad at the character, yeah.
That's funny. I've seen, there's like one Steve clip, and it's like the only Steve clip that like lives rent-free in my head. And I remember it was like everywhere. It's the fucking Trojan horse Steve clip, which was so fucking fun. That was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen out of this community. It was so good.
Yo, what's up, DTM? Satachi, twin near save or far save for Adel? I'd rather go far save for Summer Adel. I think you should also give her the Briar kit if I'm gonna be really honest with you.
If you're gonna cope with like a really old armor, you gotta go shield far
You
save, I
you
feel.
you literally do, yeah. Also, she has Brave too, so you don't even have to give her Erica ring. You can just slap Ike ring on her too, or Marth ring. Actually, yeah, Marth ring for like Aegis.
I feel like you're almost always like once that new arcane sword drops, I think you're dropping it.
Yeah, I do the Briar Far save personally. I don't think near save for her will do anything. Not with the melee nukes we have now. Far save, yeah, no problem. Sly sturdy bow plush. Okay, that's what I'm doing because I already have far save on mine. I almost have the best kit on my Summer Adel card. I have Sly, I have Assault Fighter, I have Assault Rush. I just need Deathblow Echo. Oh my god.
That's the Echo.
Yep. Man, I can't believe people still would rather not run Deathblow Echo than just run it.
I think people are crazy.
I think so too. Like, what the man?
I'm looking at the infograph for like the following whatever banners for Legendary Mythic Emblem. They look so bad for like the next 3 months.
How's that actually?
Like even this one. Yeah. Here, let me send you the link real quick. I'm not a fan of like any of these right now. Like even this month.
I was very
like,
scared of clicking that link. I'm traumatized.
I forgot about that.
Oh, Erica comes back too. Fuck, Freyr and Vale comes back? Oh my god. I've been wanting a plus 10 Vale just so I can get my third Master Mythic plus 10 out of the way. And also it's perfect because I don't have a Freyr, like, ever. I've never
Yeah,
one.
you need like the best Aether Raids unit in the game.
Yeah, so I kinda want him. But I really should not summon. I really should not summon.
I mean, unless it's like an emblem, and even then, depending on what the emblem is, which, I mean, I've said this every fucking time, but like, you know, maybe there'll be an emblem where it's like, you can kind of skip it, you can ignore it, even if the unit's like whatever. But that's the only way I see myself summoning on any of these right now, because like, I feel like May is like potentially just okay. Red is probably like the saving grace, but then you get to like June and it's like all over the place, and that's not a good thing. It doesn't look good at all. July is like not off to a good start, but Red is still decent there because you have Ira and Elm. And like, you know, Ira still has a good fodder. So I mean, unless that changes in 3 months, there's still a good share. It's just everything else that's like, I don't know. You have to really do something on those months for me to be like, yeah, I gotta go for them.
Emblem Byleth is gonna be OP. Would Emblem Corrin be bad? No, because she's gonna be female Emblem Corrin, so it's gonna be good. Because IS for some reason hates male Corrin apparently.
Yeah, that's why he has 8 alts.
He can never have a good ult apparently. I'm sorry,
I don't
chat.
even think that's like
I think
entirely true.
I think young Duo Corrin is like okay. I don't think he's like super crazy. I really don't.
I think he got better just because of Alear, but I think you are specifically glued to Alear.
Yeah, that's
like,
true, I guess. But like,
I mean, I think we've had, well, I don't know. I know Legendary was not great, but like, OG was like phenomenal at the time when he got his refine, and Adrift also had a good refine. The rest were just kind of like whatever.
yeah.
But that's still better than like most other units for what it's worth.
I guess. Yeah, Toon Hector hasn't been re-ran, you're right. Wow. feel like he's also been reran on other banners like 3 times though.
Yeah, he was, but that's also because of like Hero Rises and like the anniversary thing. So
That's valid.
I don't know. I feel like as far as like the reruns are, like they gotta run them eventually, right?
Yeah.
Like if they put them next month, that's like dead. That's like a dead color.
Yeah.
Like wow, Emblem Ike and Legendary Alencia. Oh,
I have
wow.
5 blues next month. What the scallop?
There might be some like summer anniversary thing or whatever. I don't know what exactly it would be, but
Is it half anniversary in August?
they always do like a summer thing though, because we usually get like a channel. I don't know what it's gonna be, but they're probably gonna have something planned for that. I don't know about the rest, but between like everything on there, like I mean they'll probably have Celica and Sigurd somewhere, and then that share is probably gonna be like Rat, Press, and Athos, which I mean that's not like okay, like none of the units are like that good, but no, June is still fucking trash. I don't care. That month kind of sucks.
Yeah, I just see Sakura and like I guess the emblems, but like that's it.
I mean, it might be an emblem next month, assuming it's a legendary this time and they don't change the course of whatever.
I feel like
probably gonna be an emblem.
If they don't want us to know that there's a pattern or whatever, I feel like they're bound to mix us up eventually. It could be today, honestly.
They could, but I mean, in the couple months they've done it, it's still been the same. So
That's true.
it might just be one of those like visual cues, because I think outside of like the super dedicated base that's like, oh well, we're like hyper like whatever about it. I think it might work to an extent, but only they really know. They might shake it up. If they really want to do anything for me to skip, they make it like a legendary, and a really mediocre one at that. Because if they do, I'm gonna go summon on the Hero's Return. That one's actually really good.
I like the red chair.
I like it too. Specifically good for me because I already have a bunch of stuff on Marianne. If I get more copies, that's great. And if I get Dagger, then I could pass on aids to another favorite and like Firm Cancel Curb.
Next month is midpoint. Oh yeah. What's up, Sprite? I don't even know what summer is gonna be, honestly.
Summer, I mean, they keep up whatever. It's probably gonna be another like Awakening OC thing, and then they'll probably do more like Engage in 3 houses.
I don't think there's any 3 houses units I would care that would get a summer ult. I mean, Monica or Eureka, those are like the only 2 where I'd like go crazy. That's really it.
I'm surprised Yuri hasn't gotten like more content.
Dude, facts.
Like I always thought he was popular, but I guess I mean he probably is, but probably not like enough for them to be like, yeah, we gotta throw him on another thing. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. They got so many units they could just kind of blaze through. Like they've done so many of the like academy students already. They probably will just do a bit more if they really want to.
Yeah.
Like they want like who's like a popular character they haven't put on a summer banner yet.
Exactly.
Lysithea. They could put Lysithea there. People would pull for that.
I'd pull for that actually. I do like Lysithea a lot. She's like my favorite non-link, I think.
They'll probably put like Lysithea if they really want a 3 houses unit to sell. They'll do that. Otherwise they could probably just put a filler like who gives a fuck unit.
Summer who gives Felix for Brave Felix 2.0. I could actually see that.
I feel like it's inevitable that we'll get a new Felix with just, you know, stuff that doesn't make him shit.
Summer Gatekeeper? Nah, y'all are crazy.
I'm surprised I haven't given him like at least one alt.
Summer Manuela? Wait, that could be good also. Wait, hold on. That'd be funny.
Yeah, they could do Manuela and like Hanneman if they want.
Hanneman now.
Listen, if they need a filler 3 houses unit that just put on a shitty TT, they could do that. They do it all the time.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, and we're still gonna get book 8 OC, so probably another snake if I had to guess. I don't think they'll do 𝔉𝔬𝔩𝔢𝔬𝔢. That'd be fucking crazy if they did. But otherwise, I mean,
Summer Cornelia, yo.
They could also probably go back and do older OCs. It's not like, I mean, they did that last time with Red, but I also think that was just because they had like no book 7 OCs. It was like they're making up 66% of the cast.
That's true.
They actually have like a lot.
You ready for Summer Snake, duo Summer Snake and 𝔉𝔬𝔩𝔢𝔬𝔢? That's gonna be amazing.
Be fucking toxic.
Yeah, I know. Toxicity of Needhugger with also granting the enemy assigned decoy. That's gonna be amazing.
I guess it wouldn't surprise me if they did like another shepherd, like 2 more shepherds or whatever for the summer banner, and then they did fucking, let's see. Yeah, I mean, 𝔬𝔬𝔢𝔬𝔢 would make sense. I don't know if they're gonna actually give Ratatoskr her own ult, at least until the Tempest Trial.
Oh man, 12 minutes. Oh boy. Do you think Edelgard's gonna get refined jailed?
No.
Thank you. I'm happy. I really hope she doesn't.
I mean, I don't really think... I mean, like, it's possible, but, like, I feel like we've very much gone beyond the point of, like, a theoretical refine jail. Like, it still could happen, but I feel like there's been a lot of units before her that were, like, even, like, not necessarily as bullshit, but, like, at least to a certain degree that were, like, you know, starter or, like, Ophelia, you know? The last unit to get refine jail, I think, was,
Surger.
Yeah. And that was, like, literally for fucking ever ago.
If you don't count Dancer duos, because technically that would have been...
That does not count. That doesn't count.
No, they already made a precedent that Dancers aren't getting refines, which sucks, because that means Harmonic Dorothea's not getting one. That sucks.
I mean, I only give so many fucks. It's like, the refines in theory would be cool if they weren't, like, destined to be automatically shit because they don't want to do anything with them. At that point, just keep the refund. Give it to somebody else. That's my biggest problem. Like, even if, like, Joe Sigurd got a refund, it's like, would it have really been any good? Like, it probably would have been dog shit. They probably would have been like, oh, just go get the Arcane. Because they never do anything good for Dancer refines.
Yeah. Exactly. It's gonna be shit anyway, so I feel like just make one at this point, you know? Like, I don't know.
You know, actually, okay. I guess I could ask you this. Do you think Yuri is going to get refine jailed? Because Yuri... Okay, so that should answer it. Because Yuri, I know a lot of people hype up Fallen Edelgard, but he was easily the most broken unit in the game for, like, ever.
Yeah, but like, the casual player base just hated Fallen Edelgard, and they had a pretty big voice when talking about her. So I feel like that's gonna make Edelgard not get a refine.
But I don't think the casual base hated like Ophelia like that, you know. But she got fucked over for it. I think it's just because she was everywhere.
I genuinely think it's because Fallen Edelgard actually made the casuals like learn to like prep for shit for once. And they just didn't want to fucking do that.
No, you say that, but like, yeah, you know, I think you got my point exactly. Like, yeah, now you got to start prepping. It's like, nope, we're gonna complain.
Exactly,
like she was still kind of like she still did a lot, but like. Which is the same thing
with Surtur, you know.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna downplay her to an extent, right? Because I still think she was really ridiculous. But I do think there is some truth in that.
Yeah, no, I do think so too. Like everyone likes to say, oh, all of her counters came out after she came out. That's pretty disingenuous. We had stuff like no follow-up, DR shredding before she freaking came out. Like, that's pretty, like, alright, calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy.
The one thing that did kind of suck...
Acting like you weren't freaking speed stacking already with fucking 80% dodge DR. Like, fuck out of here, dude.
The only thing that did kind of suck is that, you know, unless you're running, like, Flame, you did have to choose between like dodge and all follow up, but like for any infantry, you could kind of just build like a regular standard like Omni tank, and that would, for the most part, deal with it. I think.
No, I think so too. Yeah, especially since also Edelgard's DR was only like the first combat that turn, so it's like, dude, you're fine.
It wasn't even like first combat; it was like first hit too.
First
I think,
hit,
right?
first combat. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I have to double check, but I think I don't think she's gonna get refined jailed. If she does, then color me shocked, but I don't think they're gonna do it, even just on the basis of it being Edelgard.
They'll just make it S.
They can do whatever they want with it. It won't change the fact that she could still run it over the arcane.
I'm also still in the belief that, like, I feel like casuals, they always progress the meta like 6 months earlier than like the average person, I feel like.
I got no idea.
Like, I feel like when they realize something's broken, it's like 5 months late. Or they'll just never figure it out at all, and it's like, oh, I don't think that unit was good. That sounds stupid. And I'm like, alright, well. You gave your Ninja Camilla Ice Wall? Damn.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. What's up, Jazzy? I don't know about other Camillas. I think Ninja's the only one that would want it, yeah.
I've seen a lot of people really hype up Icefall, and I was like, yeah, it's a good special. But the way I saw a lot of people talking about this, like the second coming of Christ. Like,
yeah, yeah.
40% DR. Whoa, Glacy's damage. Whoa. I'm like, it's good. It's good.
It's just Glacies with the.
Yeah, I was like, what am I missing? Like it does have Lagoose synergy at least, but like, am I missing anything else besides that? Like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Ice Wall has a big res check though. Yeah, but let's be honest, you're not gonna give Ice Wall to someone that has like sub 40 res, so it should be fine.
I think I do at least like the 4 cooldown thing because, yeah, I mean a lot of units are kind of fucked right now if they have slang, if they're attempting to run Lagoos, but it wouldn't be a problem if we had actual options besides Lagoos, you know?
Funnel Leon with Ice Wall. Lagoos friend. That's cool. I had so many people gas up his refine, and I was so.
Oh my god, dude, I thought I was going fucking crazy.
I was
because a lot of people are like, I think this was like because it came off the cusp of like Lagoos friends, so it was like one of the first units to like really take advantage of it, I guess, or it was one of those like, oh, it's the first unit from Hall of Forms that could use it, right? The problem was that refund was fucking garbage, and a lot of people were really trying to convince like each other, like, no, this is actually really good.
Yeah, man, you don't get it. Cancel Affinity. Come on, man.
Yeah, to himself. Whoa. Like, I guess there'd be like an argument for like some sort of support thing to an extent if it applied to everybody, but
that would have ran anything else. No, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's so fucking. That refund was so bad.
It was so bad. I don't know why there was so many copers for him with that refund. I don't understand it. I really don't.
I think it's because it was just because like it was one of the first Hall of Forms you could get Lagoos friend on.
That's wild to me.
I think it's just what it was, but that refund wasn't good. I don't think a lot of refunds tend to end up being really good for the most part. I think usually it's like a lot of them are bad. Some of them are like, yeah, that's fine, and you know you're gonna replace it soon enough when you get like a brand new arcane. And then there's like a very minuscule amount of units that are like, yeah, this is a really good fucking refine.
Yeah.
So let me see exactly what else this shit did. Yeah, so it had true damage. It had 50% pierceable DR. It had
bare minimum. Let's go.
AoE DR. It had guard. Whoa. And it debuffed and did some other stuff. Wow, this was not good.
Wow, yeah. Maybe if we didn't have Haether next time, I would be like, you know what, AoE DR? Okay. No.
Aether, like, I still think AoEs are still gold. It's just that they're not like completely free.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people don't really like Sigurd, which I think is kind of crazy because I feel like more often than not he tends to kill the stuff he needs to kill. It's just not the stuff that's like very much built to directly kill him or, you know, counter him that he doesn't kill. Like, it's hard to argue with a unit that just moves 5 spaces, AoEs, and then can naturally just like do enough damage. It's not consistent, mind you. But I find it's more often the case that he kills than he doesn't.
Yeah, I remember DC Refines just got Spectrum 5 and they called it. That was funny.
DC I don't understand why they valued DC so much. That shit was not good enough.
Yeah, Sigurd just got me rank 1 in Ether Raid's defense, but yeah, he has issues. Congrats on the rank 1 IP. That's amazing.
Like Sigurd is like, I don't see myself benching Sigurd for a long time. At least until like he's absolutely like unusable. But like we're not really at that point. I feel like Lynn's showing her age just because a lot of stuff just does tank her.
Yeah.
But she does at least have the courtesy of falling back on Elm for Astra. And to an extent, like depending on the map in SD, Layerother, but that's also not like completely foolproof. But she's definitely not one of those units like I gotta bench or I gotta really fit in now.
Right. Attuned Alm still meta?
Was he ever meta?
I don't agree, no.
He was too, I think he was too honest of a nuke, which kind of sucks because I feel like if we didn't have these like super high threat range things, we'd have a lot better nukes in the meta.
Even when you fight someone with Shield Fighter, you do need to support him a little bit still to just like actually get the job done.
I mean, the biggest problem I have with that is like he pops Shield Fighter, but like what common armors are you fighting with Shield Fighter?
Aside from Rhea, and even then he doesn't get the job done, I've noticed.
I mean, Rhea also can fall back on Miracle, which is like a big problem.
Yeah. 1 more minute. Oh my god, 1 more minute. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If he had the mobility, he'd be great. But he really doesn't.
Yeah, he really
maybe we'll get like a ring that like turns all these nukes into like high threat range nukes.
I'm good.
But that SOV banner was kind of it was kind of trash.
Yeah.
Cool that got something though. We got more SOV characters. Oh yeah, you should stream it because I don't have the
I don't have a link yet either. Chat, if you spoil, you're banned. All right, I have it. I'm gonna stream it to you.
Word.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Cool. That was really close. I sure hope that didn't pop up on my. No, it didn't. Okay. Ooh, okay. I was like, I sure hope that didn't pop up.
Wait, I just saw it. Holy, dude.
Stop.
I'm not. Just play it.
Oh, I'm scared.
Just play it. Just play it.
Okay, guys. Hello.
No, this shit's hype as fuck.
We're reacting to it. I'm recording. With the shadow. Let's go.
No, this shit's fucking hype. Oh my god. I cannot believe they actually did that.
What?
Yeah.
I'm triggered. Wait, what? What?
That is a crazy good fucking choice. They're finally doing villain legendaries. This is what I wanted.
Oh my god. Wait, this is so peak. I just finished freaking Path of Radiance. What?
Reflex.
Counter fighter. Distant attack defense form.
No, this is a crazy good choice. Holy.
What the hell? Oh, look, he's with Micaiah. Yeah, that's a Lania shadow right there. Imbue? Wait, what was that?
Say your prayers.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is fucking sick, dude.
I'll cut you down.
Bro,
Felix ain't doing shit.
Bro, this unit sucks.
Dude, the fucking twirl is crazy. Dude, I'm actually like having PTSD right now. I'm actually a little scared.
No, this is exactly what I wanted from heroes. I need more legendary villains. I really do.
What? Oh my god. I just finished Path of Radiance and we're getting this shit, dude. That's crazy.
The red chair is kind of cracked.
Oh, I really like Black Knight. I think I might fold. No. What the hell? Your favorite legendary hero is on the Spanish? Shut the fuck up. What's up, Brave Blitz? Oh man.
Yeah, see that's
that's freaking
that's
sick.
A good fucking
That's
pick.
sick.
I was so fucking worried it was gonna be some dog shit choice. This is actually what they should start doing.
Oh
we
my
need
god.
more villains.
No way. Okay, so Arvis could happen. Who else?
Yep.
Nemesis could
Zephiel.
happen. Zephiel?
A legendary
Nemesis?
hero. Me. What sort of legacy could I have left?
Oh my god. His art is so sick. Okay.
There's way too much shit, dude.
Alright, we'll take
I don't
turns.
want to read all that.
You don't want to read that? I'll read the sword, you do the special. So at start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit's HP is greater or equal to 25%, grant attack defense +6, imbue and reflex to unit and allies within 2 spaces. Okay. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is equal or greater than 25%, at start of combat, grant attack +X to unit. Inflicts attack -X on foe. X equals 20% of unit's defense at start of combat +6. Unit deals +Y damage, excluding AoEs. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by Y, excluding AoEs. Reduces damage from foes' specials by Y, excluding AoEs. If foe's HP is greater or equal to 70% at start of combat, Y is 16. Otherwise, it's 10. Gee, that's a lot. Oh my god. And neutralizes deep wounds during combat. That's fun. And also, when unit special triggers, full DR piercing from non-special skills. Wow.
Wait, he gives out damage reflection as support?
No way.
That's fucking crazy.
Hold on.
Imbue.
Imbue reduces the effect of deep wounds by 50%, restores 40% of units' maximum HP as units' combat begins for 1 turn. Triggers after effects that deal damage as combat begins. Damn. So the burn damage will happen and then imbue happens. Wow.
Deep wounds 50%. Man, I still wish burn damage was kind of a thing.
Me too. I liked it, just not when it was like 50 burn damage, you know?
No, that's exactly how I liked it.
Reflex reduces damage from foes' first attack by 7. That includes Braves, and units' next attack deals damage equals to total damage reduced from foe's first attack by any source. It's the good damage reflection. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's really good. Well,
Hello.
that's crazy.
But that special looks
You want to
way
read that
too
special?
Short. Sure. Let's see. 80%. Wait, what? It boosts. Oh, see, now it boosts damage by his own set. It doesn't reduce it. 80% of his speed or defense. Null counter disrupt. Reduce damage from attacks by X% during combat. 50% or 40%. Whatever there. If unit's defense is greater than the foes. Oh, and also has hardy bearing in it.
Whoa.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, it's not like longer than his weapon, so I don't know if it's that good.
Then he has distant attack defense form. So it's basically attack defense form with a maximum of 9 and DC.
But also just works immediately with save.
Yeah, it's 9 no matter what if unit trigger savior. Okay, yeah, it's armor locked. Okay, yep, figured.
Is it?
It is.
Damn.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no, I lied. I lied. Never mind. Ignore that. Then we have Counter Fighter. Would you like to read that?
Sure. If foe initiates combat or 25%, attack debuffs, deal 15% of unit's attack as true damage, reduces it by 15%, and restores 7 HP to unit when they deal damage. And also, if units attack a trigger unit special, -2 cooldown. Wait, that's actually a crazy. That's actually pretty good.
Is this armor 𝔬𝔬𝔩𝔬𝔢 friend?
Kinda, sorta, yeah. Because you get the special jumps and everything. Actually, yeah, no, because it's before foes first attack, so it is just 𝔬𝔬𝔩's friend in that way.
Wow. And then he has attack, defense, Briar, far save. Whoa!
Whoa, that's crazy. No, dude,
Uh,
I'm sorry, this is like a cool fucking choice. This is a really cool fucking choice.
for once, I wish I didn't have a VTuber model because chat, when I heard the fucking song, my fucking like jaw dropped because I'm like, I have PTSD from like getting whoa, she died, you know?
Like, he is really fucking good, is the thing.
Yeah.
I do still want to skip it, so maybe they'll give me a freebie. That'd be awesome.
I want to free summon this guy so bad. Oh my god, dude, he looks so cool. Oh my god.
He does stand around the job too.
Me. What sort of legacy could I have left?
Oh my god.
See, I actually didn't think they'd pull. I didn't think they'd do this. I'm gonna be real. I thought they were gonna do with like really boring, like whatever popular pick, and like this is like obviously he's a popular character, but this is like actually like a direction with the legendaries I think really works.
Yeah. And that opens the door for so many others too.
Say your prayers.
I fuck with this. This is great.
This is actually amazing, yeah. Okay, I wish I saw 𝔬𝔬𝔩 attack into him. Do we see that? Because I think
No.
𝔬𝔬𝔩 is like low-key an underrated nuke. I think he hits stupidly hard for no reason.
For my lord.
Dude, he looks so sick. I love that sprite so much. You have no idea. Bro's glowing and shit.
Let us settle this.
Wow. And he's a fire
Let's go.
legendary. Makes sense.
Attack
Okay.
defense form. Yeah, so it is just any melee. Alright, cool. I gotta save these things.
Red share. Oh, I don't like how
Well,
Needhogger's there.
I don't like Snake, but it's not the worst for what it is. Like, she still has, you know, she has good fodder. Aether's offense mythic core, which is good. But I mean, really, it's just kind of what, you know, colorless isn't too bad either.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I really want him. I probably should not summon, but I think I am. I really like Black Knight. This couldn't have happened at a better time. I literally just finished Path of Radiance and I was a freaking Black Knight glazer, dude. I was glazing him so hard. That Alondite was like, alright, I'm sorry. Anyways, so you're skipping, right?
I'll think about it. I really do like Black Knight, but also I like my orbs. And if I don't get him in a reasonable amount of orbs, I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah, insisted him for you. Thank you. Oh, for real, Mega Crash and SD. That he's gonna go crazy. Yeah. You have a great month at Arena too. That's true, but also Brave Byleth is in 3 months, so really 2. So I really shouldn't be summoning, but I really want Black Knight. Oh my god. Okay, initial impressions on him.
He's good. I don't know what else to say. He's good.
I think he's really good too. Yeah. I really like his bonuses that he's given. Oh my god, it's so sick. I'm trying to think who on a team would like love having that. I'm just trying to think like right off the bat. Like if you were to put, like if you were to put, who would love that support? Like obviously I know anyone I'm sure would love it, but like who are like the standouts getting it?
Standouts. You know, probably Nurgle because he could just steal it. Bro, Nurgle being able to spread that shit is fucking crazy. I'm so glad he's back. It's only gonna last like a week. I already know, but
Uh-huh.
um, I mean, as far as like choices, I don't know. There was this like one ℉𝔗𝔢𝔦𝔱𝔱🐐 dude that like brought her the SD with damage reflection. I heard she's pretty good with it.
That's cool. Okay.
Actually, will this stack with Johanna?
That sounds like a testing you should do. That sounds like a
I'm
video.
gonna
That sounds like a
I'm
video
gonna
you
test
do.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test that shit.
Wow. Um. Wow. Yeah, I think he's really good too. Red looks like a pretty good chair. You have Erica, Needhogger. While she's not being as used as she once was, she's still a good unit in her own right. Um, Blue has Madeir. He has 𝔬𝔦𝔱𝔗𝔢𝔬𝔴, so I mean, that's fine. Freyr is still really good. Vale is ass, unfortunately. Um, Cullis is Yunaka, Larother, which is really good, and 𝔐𝔬𝔩𝔢𝔢𝔐𝔐, which I think he's okay. I still think he's okay.
He's like fine.
I think he's okay. I was gonna say not really, but I feel like Frozen helps him a lot, so yeah. Also, he like is a really good support for Duomarth, so that's really cool.
Is he?
I always see people slapping him or the Winter one next to Marth, like in SD. It's like I see that pretty often.
Oh, sorry, I had it backwards. No, Martha's just really good support in general.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh wow, I'm
I fuck with this. So this is like a really good choice.
this is so freaking awesome. I think I might have to God fucking damn it, I really
Bro,
don't want to.
we've been getting armors nonstop since like December.
I know,
It's
which I think is hilarious.
it's actually it's fucking crazy how many like armors we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you're kind of just running like what are you really running anyway? You're running like Rhea, Alir, Dedue, Corrin, and I guess Black Knight now. Man, I kind of need to get better armors because I don't have any of these. I'm still stuck with like Hector, and like that's not good.
I still think he's good.
He's fine. I think he's fine. Um,
Also, he neutralizes terrain from Camilla, which I think in itself is pretty valuable. So,
like I don't know. I do need better armors because I don't really have a lot going.
okay, so you're summoning, you're summoning, you're summoning.
Not yet.
Okay,
I still think it's good to wait, and it might just be a better share for him, but uh it really depends. Because I mean he is ridiculous, but we get ridiculous stuff all the time. So I'm not like immediately like you gotta go summon for this shit. You're a dumb piece of dumbass if you don't get it.
mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait for Legendary Nemesis in like half a year. That'd be pretty fire.
That'd be cool.
Wow. Yeah, Black Knight, amazing. I'm probably gonna summon. Let me know if y'all will be summoning. Uh, or if you're not gonna summon. Um, and let me know what you think about Death Knight. He's not Death Knight, Black Knight. My fault. He's really sick. Thumbs up. So hell yeah. All right, I like ended the recording for the video. Okay, we're back to normal. Wow, wow, wow. They literally could not have picked a better time. Like I literally just finished Path of Radiance and I love him now. So it's like, dang. I hope I free summon him. That would be pretty. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah. What do you think's the worst color? I think it's
Worst
green.
one is it's I mean it's definitely blue.
You think it's blue?
Bro, there's like nothing there.
I think I'm just a petty fuck because I see male core in there and I just
I mean, Corn is pretty bad, yeah, but I feel like there's not really anything redeemable on blue besides Freyr.
Legendary female Lear and Hathrin. Yeah, that's valid. I think red's the best one though, for by far actually. Yeah. Got Erica, she's awesome. Black Knight, he's awesome. Who's the other red? Needhogger, she's okay. I might get shot for saying that, but she's okay. But yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to see everyone else's reaction. They're probably are screaming right now. Jesus. I gotta see that fucking again. That shit was fire. That shit was so good.
Me. What sort of legacy could I have left?
Oh, he looks so cool.
It is really fucking sick.
Oh. Oh, he looks so sick.
Say your prayers.
Oh, he does a whole like twirl thing with his sword. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. I like actually can't get enough of that. I want to see his stats though.
Whoa, is he gonna be a min-maxed armor? With high attack, high defense, high res, and low speed? I don't think it shows because all he does is enemy face.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Pitch Dark Luna is 80% of the greater of foe's speed or defense. Oh, foe's speed or defense. Okay, I don't think he's gonna be fast. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. He's not gonna be fast. Yeah, we're fine. Ooh. Try to think. So since he has like no source of like auto doubling, he kind of folds to Miracle, doesn't he?
I mean, I guess, but how common is that really?
And you could just put Erica Ring. Never mind. That'll definitely kill like most things. So. Wow. Distant attack defense form. Wow. When was the last when did Prime come out? That was like the last like I guess DC seal, right? Or not seal, A skill, right? Like inheritable?
Attack defense, I think, right?
I think so, yeah. But like primes were like first a thing with Claude, right?
Yeah.
Okay, damn. Okay. A year later, a year and a half later. Okay, wow. Oh, yeah, I think he's pretty cool. This is sick. I'm definitely gonna be summoning. Any last words? I'm probably gonna like transfer this stream to DTM if he's still streaming. Maybe we can jump scare him.
I'm fine with that.
If he has it open. I don't even know if he has it open. Hold on, chat. We're gonna jump DTM and then I want you to say Satoshi raid or not say hey guys Z here. Just say that actually. That'd be really funny.
That'd be crazy.
That'd actually be really funny. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer you guys to DTM. Say hey guys Z here. But yeah, take care everybody. Bye.